Junkie Nation, we always bring you the best here with former PFL two-time lightweight champion, former Olympian gold medal 2 times again. And let's not forget that world championship is no joke to win a gold medal there too. It's Kayla Harrison, now a UFC bantamweight. How are you, Kayla?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me.
Let's start off with not you, but I was overhearing you give some props to Michelle Montague. We just had her on the show. She said you're the toughest training partner, without a doubt. We asked her, and before I could even finish the question, she goes, Kayla kicks my ass. She just got to win. What do you got to say about her?
I mean, I'm so proud of her. You know, she's it's not easy to leave your family, to go across the world, to chase a dream, and to be around people you don't know in a strange place. And she's really thrived, and I'm so glad to be a part of her journey. I'm so glad to call her my best friend. And
you got tight. You guys are tight then.
Oh no,
wow.
We are we're like, there's 4 of us. There's myself, Michelle. You guys know Kayla Rocco, who is an atomweight who fights for Combate. And then there's our other best friend, Isabella Pickard. And the 4 of us, we call ourselves the Wild Women. And we're pretty inseparable. So I feel really blessed to have a crew like that in my life. Just strong, badass women who build each other up, you know?
Yeah, that's very cool. All right. Now, I wanted to ask you, we covered you at PFL, and now it's the UFC. And I know at the UFC you've been answering questions as far as like, well, if Peña fights Raquel, what do you do? Would you like to be an alternate? Would you like to fight on the same card? Take another fight? Balance that versus PFL, where you kind of knew where you stood as long as you took care of business. Like, so tell me the pros and cons of experiencing that.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. You know, I'm a very, I believe in the sport aspect of MMA. You know, I enjoy, like, you win, you continue. Like, there's nothing in the guessing work about that. You just get to keep going. But having said that, I love where I'm at now. You know, I really enjoy the UFC. I've been pleasantly surprised by the professionalism, the just everyone's so welcoming and kind. And I believe in my body of work, and I believe that I'm right where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I trust the process and trust that the UFC has a good plan for me.
Kayla, so our journey with you has been for so long so far. And if this were a book, what would you call this chapter of Kayla Harrison's book?
Oh man. If this was a chapter, that's such a good question. Holy cow. Yeah. Like coming
the longer
home.
you take, the longer I feel like my question sucks because it was so good.
No. I would never compare you to.
Our feelings are kind of hurt.
Got handsome.
I think I just call it like peace, or coming home, or like finding my purpose, or like living in my purpose. Like, I just have never been at a point in my life. Listen, I've had some amazing moments. Like, I've been a 2-time Olympic champion, a world champion, a PFL champion. I have millions of dollars in the bank. I have 2 healthy, beautiful children. I have everything I could ever want in this world. And every day I wake up filled with joy and gratitude that I get to chase my dream. I'm in my zone, man. Like, I'm living my best life. Like, life is good.
Last question for me. If we have this conversation next year, same time, what are we talking about?
You're talking about, how did it feel to become bantamweight champion of the world for the UFC? And I'm going to say it felt damn good.
And who did you beat to get there? Who do you think eventually will hold the belt?
We're going to be hyping up my fight with Amanda, because I won the title and now she can't handle it and she's coming back.
Peña, or do you think you beat Pennington? So in other words, who do you think will win that fight?
I mean, that's a tough call. I tend to go with grapplers, so I think Peña pulls it out, but it's anybody's fight. I'd fight both of them at the same night. So.
Sorry, I was getting a signal from the UFC. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's always a pleasure to have you on our show, and congrats on being here in the UFC, and enjoy your time here.
Thank you, guys.